The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoey Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
We're back into it and back at it. You found The Local Show on this beautiful weekend. It has been a real drencher. Hard to mow the lawn in between the raindrops, hasn't it, Steve? Well, you don't know about that.
I have people for that, Tom.
Yeah, that's right.
At the complex. Yes. So I heard a leaf blower the other night. I was sitting outside a little bit. It was going, and the landscape people were there. It was like 8:39, and I hear
they get going early.
and I'm like, isn't it a little late for that? But they maintain it. We're up at Rivers Point up there behind Wegmans up there on 30. They do a really nice job. But the pool will open here in a few weeks.
Right.
This weekend. I'm sorry. It'll open. It's open. Wait, are they going to wait till Monday?
Did you actually take advantage of that? Did you go down there and swim last year? Ever?
I did. So at my wife's urging, of course, I'm the one that says, "Hey, look what I can do," and then jumps in the water.
Right. Look what I can do.
Right. Hey, look what I can do. And their challenge was sometimes they were having problems getting lifeguards.
Oh, really?
And you have to. New York State has this law that if there's more than 6 ounces of water, you have to have a lifeguard.
Yeah, right. Sure.
Thank you, Governor Hochul. So. We used it a lot.
Did you? Okay.
We really did.
I didn't think you'd actually go out in a bathing suit and all that.
No.
You probably didn't wear a bathing suit, right?
There's a war.
That's why I couldn't get lifeguards.
Yes.
My wife walks ahead of me like those pickup trucks that have the signs before the big tower comes down the road.
Yeah.
It says, caution.
Wide load.
Wide load, don't look, caution. Yeah, that's part of the deal.
Boy.
But it's
well,
fun.
look, we actually have a guest here that we have to interview. I didn't know if you wanted to talk about Preferred Power Sports. For
sure, real quick. Preferred Power Sports, Route 11 Cicero. If you're looking for a fun toy, four-wheeler, you're looking for some personal watercraft, all those things. Holy smokes, they're the biggest inventory. They have over 500 units sitting there.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a toy,
personal watercraft is hot now.
It's all there, and they are
pontoon boat.
Their salesmen are not on commission.
Right.
They're there to help. It's not one of these big, you got to hurry up and do it. Yeah. So go see Sean and our friends up there. They're awesome.
Yeah, tell them we sent you. They'll give you a big
They'll charge
discount.
you more. No, they won't.
You never know what they might do for you. Right, yeah. That's really interesting. Neal Carr right here, right now, Vice President of Prime Heating and Air. How are you there, Neal?
Doing well. Thank you.
So what's this? Wait. What's this word I hear? So Corey just left. You sponsor a race car.
We do. Yeah, we do. The 28X Steve Marshall car in the Sportsman division.
All right.
Yeah. So we've been doing that for 2 or 3 years now.
So do you know him, or is this random sponsor?
Oh, we've met him. Yeah. No, the crew chief, Tony, his crew chief, Tony DeBatis, I've known for a long, long time. And so when they got the team going, they approached Prime.
Yeah.
And, Dwayne and our brother Eric, they're into it. So it was, just something fun for us to do, help them out. And so we've been to a few races. And
so now you got someone to cheer. If you're a fan of Prime, you cheer for Steve Marshall.
The 28X.
The 28X.
That's right.
The world's come together.
Big things this year we're expecting.
Excellent.
No pressure, guys.
Well, the big thing for me was turning on the central air the other night.
Yeah, it's been a hot one.
This is a hot week.
Yeah.
So Kelly, obviously she doesn't want to spend any more money than we have to. And I keep it off during the day because when I'm working in the studio, it's nice and cool in the basement
down there,
and everything. So
Yep.
I don't really need it on. But then in the evening, we turn that on, and I'll tell you, what a comfortable feeling.
Yeah.
It's just like... It's not a fan blowing on me. It's just all the air in the house just gets to that right temperature, and I can sleep wonderfully.
Yeah, well, it's pulling all that humidity out.
Yeah.
So that's the big key. So all of a sudden you're like, oh, wow, this
is
pretty nice
really
in here.
comfortable. Yeah.
Do you leave the fan on auto or on?
I always leave mine on auto. Some people, if they have kind of hot and cool spots, leaving the fan on helps kind of keep that air circulated. Helps keep it circulated.
Yeah, and to get it up in the bedrooms, better for us. Now, that could just be a ducting issue. Maybe somebody with a better ducted house.
Yeah.
I was hoping you were going to say, definitely put on auto, because I keep telling Judy, just put it on auto.
Yeah, I leave mine on auto all the time.
Right. When she's hot, she'll put it on like 12 degrees. She'll turn it like it's on 50 because in her head it'll get colder quicker. But it said that's the thermostat. But the fan, and I get it. Yeah. She's hot. She wants to be colder.
Right.
But that's what I was.
Well, setting the fan auto isn't going. All that do anything. All that's going to do is just keep the fan from being on until the AC kicks on. So if it's 70 degrees in your house and she's hot, she's going to have to change the temperature of the.
Well, she does. So are you saying I'm right?
I don't know what you're saying.
We don't know what you're saying.
I think she's right. Yeah. Keeping the fan on auto doesn't keep the temperature regulated.
But she feels like it's going to push the air through quicker and it won't shut off too early.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Because even when it's off, even when the AC is not in cooling mode,
correct,
you're still getting the circulation of the air.
You can still have your fan going if you have it wired that way. Yes,
okay, it is. So she's probably right. She doesn't listen to the show anyway, so we should hear that. But okay, honey, you're right.
That's
you're right.
I'm on your side.
So what's involved with an inspection of the cooling system during this time of year, and how much does that cost?
Yep. 99 plus tax. We come out, we spray down the condenser, clean everything up outside, check your capacitor, make sure the rating is amping where it's supposed to, all that kind of stuff. Right. Make sure all the electrical components are amping where they're supposed to. Check the refrigerant levels, make sure they're where they're at, and then just do a quick clean on the blower inside. So
refrigeration can go away after a while?
It can over time it can, Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then if you get leaks too, it might be a real small pinhole type leak, and it might take a year or two to get down to a point where it's not going to cool. But so it's just checking on making sure everything's where they're supposed to be is the best thing to do. So
Freon, that's not Freon.
What's in there? It's refrigerant. Yeah, I mean, it's called refrigerant. It's 410A is the most common one right now, but that's going away. New one's coming out the end of the year, so that's all changing right now.
Is that because of efficiency or some law that they're shoving down our throat?
Yep, all the above. Yeah, all the above. EPA, better for the environment type stuff, and efficiency, and so it's all new. Everybody's all the equipment's changing. Everything's got to change. So.
YouTube listeners can see Neal rolling his eyes when
Yeah, that's the thing. So in this season, what else do you do other than AC?
That's it mostly, and then the ductwork stuff. Someone's like, "Oh, my bedrooms don't get cold enough." Then we're looking at airflow and ductwork and that kind of thing.
So you put in ductwork.
Yeah. We modify ductwork. We put in, if you want a whole new central air or forced air system on a new build or something, we can do that.
No kidding.
Yeah. So we do all ductwork and all that kind of stuff.
They call that tin knocking?
Yeah, the tin knockers. Yeah. Those guys, hey, when you're good at it, you're good at it. It's a skill for sure. Dwayne, watching Dwayne do it, he's real good at it. And then our guys, Chris and Dave, they've gotten really good at it too. So they can knock it out pretty quick, which is nice. But water heaters too. If someone's looking to go tankless or if they got a leak, we're doing water heaters this time of year. We're doing AC systems this time of year. And then if you got a boiler and you're thinking about swapping it out, summer's a good time to do that. Look at doing that.
That's on the list for Mom from Prime Time.
Yeah,
is it?
Yeah, we were over there. So when it's not in use, if you've got to repipe stuff or even just make adjustments, now is a good time to do that stuff too. Yeah. When it's not being used and it's not, the pops are.
That's what you guys suggested. You're
suggest to do it now. Yeah,
didn't really need it, but they it's the boiler's 40 years old or whatever it is.
Sure,
it was time, and so they said, you know what? Wait till you time it when you don't need as much. So they're maybe in the next couple months just going to do that.
Right.
Any specials or anything you want to mention?
No specials, but we're here. We're 24/7. I know this week was a hot one. We got a lot of calls all week. People looking for service. We do our best to get to everybody as quick as we can. So, give us a call. Check us out on the website. But any questions on servicing or new equipment or replacing stuff, give us a call.
Prime Heat and Air, 802-4287.
That's us.
802-4287. Thanks, Neal.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
All right. Have a great rest of the day,
You
buddy.
too.
Jonathan Norton is coming up next. He's the co-founder of My Town Construction. We'll have a nice conversation with him on the local show. Stick around for that on 570 WSYR.